What a way to wake. Wooden boards and iron shackles. The Divine Order's hospitality leaves much to be desired indeed. The indignity. I'm supposed to send people down to the dungeons, not the other way round. The indignity. I'm supposed to send people down to the dungeons, not the other way round.
Ah, you're up. There. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister Whit. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters. Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't...
Currents of magic surge inside...
My. Look at the constant... There you have it, see? For your own peace of mind, of course. Yours and the whole world. Why? Because we're at sea of...
Index fingers pressed to her lips.
My word. You... Oh well, I'm sure you'll soon... A new life awaits.
Good God!
It seems as though there's a...
Behind the Magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap.
Easy now. Your pale Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Aren't you, Enterprise? Good. She...
A young Magister
It seems an ugly sight, isn't it? Burns me up this happened under our protection.
She looks up at you with a mirth.
I was on duty and you're one of the only indisputable... Not with that collar on. Listen, bring me a good lead and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin. Thanks. Did the murderer take him into this room? Or was he already here?
Why won't you sing?
Be good, you scallywags. Ah, there you are. Would you please tell this very charming gag how very correct you are? What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracked.
Yeah, okay, you...
She turns to you.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained. You presume, right? Nope. Trying not to find... Thanks, but I all... You take care, though.
Suddenly, her eyes, as quickly as they came.
Good luck, Chief.
Sing us a song, I know you
Name?
can.
The Divine Order wants to know. Well, you aren't here on my list.
It was one of them. I know it.
Would you put a knuckle in it?
Magisters are out for...
A broad dwarf sits... He raises an eyebrow.
Listen up, boy. You hear that?
His eyes snap open.
Murder? I wouldn't know anything about it. I kill a man.
His eyes flutter shut.
Whether they catch me is another matter. The ship.
A wave of sound...
And?
The fellow cocks his ear.
That isn't...
He cocks his ear to the...
Anticipation. That's all you hear, though.
Right. I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Mest. Your kind always hung closest to our Divine, like wolves around a campfire.
Well, you've got this
My
one on
prince.
The cook bows slightly.
Forgive me, your highness.
She averts her eyes.
Right over the side of the ship with it. I'm busy watching for clues.
One of them. I know it.
A scruffy man lounges again.
Watch your back.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning. The man he leans in and adjusts your
Pinches less that way, right?
hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direct.
I'd wish you good luck.
Kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
up. Insufferable, surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
Won't you see?
An elf sits tucked away in a dark spot.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like. Rolling dice. Deciding fates. Don't worry, honey.
She looks you up and down.
Never say never, though.
She eyes you quite...
I could lick your...
She gives your arm a...
You are finding the There you stood.
She pats you on the...
There. I don't lick.
That knuckle if you keep carrying on.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
The hatch is blocked. I'll need to find another way. The hatch is blocked. I'll need to find another way.
It was one of them. I know it.
Put a knuckle in it. I'm trying to concentrate.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. You think me mad?
Mad? No. Insufferable? Surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
Keep those bubbles trained on her, and if she tries to run, shoot at
The elf is reading. He reaches out. He sits back and returns to his book.
7 years! Oh dear. You have my apology. Perhaps I should demand the same from those red-cloaked... Perhaps. Take this book, for example. It is simultaneous. Tell me, what do you know? Most unusual. No. This text, where did these gods come from? Of course you... Now, please, run along. I have...
No amount of pestering.
Here to register, sir. Good. Magister, you faring okay so far? I'm glad to hear it. You head on in now.
You seem on edge, officer. Keep those bubbles trained on her, and if she tries to run, shoot murder.
Standing at the center of the room.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor...
Yes, I did.
She turns her head and look.
There are others whose lives must...
Good God! The woman's... You there, sorcerer! Go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac.
By all means, do as the...
She reaches for her collar and...
I'm just about to create...
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she...
She smiles with wicked satire.
Precisely.
What's happened?
The dwarf lies in a heap on the floor. You hear a
God damn it! Need to get off this wreck and quick! Damn! That doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards! Thank the gods!
He eyes the collar, sir.
Another sorcerer!
The Magister's companion doesn't.
Like you don't?
He whispers loudly.
Don't just cower there!
Rix grabs his sword, which shakes in the rhythm of his trembling hand. Rix looks to his.
Go then!
The marking on the door was painted. You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold, it doesn't budge. Through the door. The skeleton is quickly.
No! It catches fire.
The skeleton looks up.
Oh, it's you.
The skeleton groans.
Yes, indeed. Now, if you're really quite finished, please. I had a mask that was still. She'll drown with the.
The skeleton holds up his book.
I am and I will be damned. Go on, go.
The moment you touch the door groans up.
My word! Something's breaking through! Death fog? I need to get out of here, now!
off this wreck and quick! Not long before this thing snaps into splinters. What in blazes? Something's pounding on the hull.
The marking on the door was painted. You press your... It doesn't budge. The door
My word! Something's breaking through! I need to get out of here, now! I need to get off this ship. Lifeboat! That means there's still a chance!
You do!
Shut your trap, kid.
The dwarf yanks at one of the near...
Said there were other people.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
Fuck you, fuck! There's a ladder right over there.
You're gonna be the death of us. Had to open your big mouth, didn't you?
Wait, where are the... Never leave someone behind. Where are the rest? You're going to get them, right?
Had to open your big mouth, didn't you?
Wait, where are the...